What's up, residents? Alistair back once again, bringing you some more of what you're all hyped the most to see: Godzilla and Kong, the new empire. Ever since its announcement nearly 2 months ago, many questions have lingered. Who is this Kong? What will Godzilla's role be? And will any classic monsters return? Well, we have evidence that suggests a certain classic mechanical titan will return for a vital role in the sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's going to change the MonsterVerse massively. But maybe not in the way you might think. The MonsterVerse has already had skyscraper-sized aircrafts and anti-gravity vehicles, so what big leap is next? Well, we may have the answer in today's theory. So let's not waste any more time, let's get to the monsters! Based on the title, you probably all know what monster I'm talking about. MechaGodzilla! Yes, this mechanized titan was built by Walter Simmons' company, Apex, with the sole purpose of wiping out the Titans. After witnessing Godzilla and the Mutos laying waste to San Francisco, he knew he had to do something about it, and that he wasn't about to let these new monsters become the dominant species of the planet. Hence why he created Apex, so humanity could remain the apex species. His masterpiece would come in the form of MechaGodzilla, and in the words of Simmons, "My mecha. It's not only Godzilla's equal, but his superior, the apex titan of my own hand. It's time to show the world what you can do." And show the world he did, because powered by the Hollow Earth energy and utilizing a psionic link with Ghidorah to control the mech, it was able to overpower Godzilla and almost send him to Kaiju heaven. Luckily, Kong stepped in at the right time, and the two Alpha Titans were able to team up to take down this mechanical titan imposter. Walter Simmons was killed by his own creation upon its awakening, which means the sociopathic mastermind behind its construction is no longer at the helm of Apex. But that doesn't mean the company has gone under entirely. Plenty of huge corporations go through what you'd think are company-ending controversies, yet they're still here, even bigger than ever. So, what would Apex do under new management? The first thing they'd do is clean up MechaGodzilla's scrap parts from the streets of Hong Kong, which in of itself would be a monumental task, but they need to win over the public's eye. But one thing they could do, and now hear me out on this one, is take the scraps from MechaGodzilla and create mechanical enhancements for Kong. I'd also say Godzilla, but I feel like you'd have an easier time getting a harness on a cat. But like GVK, it looks like Kong will be the star of the show and the leading monster that pushes the story forward, especially with the reveal that another one of his kind is living in the ancient temples of the Hollow Earth, which has huge implications for Kong, as we've known that since Skull Island, he's wanted nothing more than to see his own family. But this titan wouldn't want to befriend our Kong, but he would want to kill him. So Kong needs to be prepared for all potential circumstances. We've made this video about what weapons Kong may have, and even recently theorized on what powers this evil titan may have, such as being able to use the Hollow Earth power to his advantage, and even call other titans to aid him in battle. So it's safe to say Kong will need to step up his game when it comes to combat with this titan. Which leads us back to Apex, potentially now under the control of Monarch, the organization tasked with following and researching the titans. They may be able to work together and use these scraps of MechaGodzilla to build cybernetic enhancements for our favorite big bearded ape. This may come in the form of armor, thruster packs, and even MechaGodzilla's proton scream. All these helped Apex's titan outmatch even Godzilla in combat. With it, Godzilla had trouble penetrating his metallic hide, and he was outpacing the king of the monsters in hand-to-hand combat, thrusting away as Godzilla lunged, which disorientated him. The proton scream proved to be just as strong as the atomic breath, with a temperature of 500,000 degrees Celsius, 10 times hotter than the surface of the sun. It even managed to overpower the already weakened Godzilla in a ranged duel. So now, Kong can also have those abilities, if a battle with this evil Kong were to ever happen. This evil titan that appears to utilize the Hollow Earth energy would, like Godzilla, be incredibly tough and resistant to Kong's more primal attacks, so something more powerful will be required. But with enhancements like the proton scream attached to his wrists, the weapons which were used on MechaGodzilla would serve as a huge advantage against the evil Kong, since this titan is much larger and faster than our Alpha Titans, so keeping that range would be a necessity. This cybernetic Kong would stand a greater chance at overpowering the Hollow Earth Titan and stand toe-to-toe with Godzilla as protectors of Earth. This idea was actually hinted at before with Godzilla vs. Kong's toys that released last year. Called Titan Tech Kong and Godzilla, these were originally leaked back in 2020 under the name MechaGodzilla and Kong. They showcased Godzilla and Kong with cybernetic armor and weapons that appear to give them an even greater advantage in defense and combat. We asked for years what this was. Some believed it was originally meant to appear in Godzilla vs. Kong but was cut with all the reshoots, and some believe it was just meant for the toys. But now it sounds like there's a possibility they will be repurposing this idea into Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, by utilizing these scraps of MechaGodzilla to build up the Titans into legendary next-level monsters, which I'm sure some will find ridiculous, but considering we've already had the Argo, MechaGodzilla, anti-gravity vehicles, and portals to a Hollow Earth, this seems like a natural progression. The only thing I can't imagine seeing crossover are the sunglasses and microphone. Not really sure what the point of them is, but thrusters, armor, and the proton scream ability could absolutely be used to enhance Kong's combative capabilities. So this way MechaGodzilla could technically return in a form never really seen before. We've of course seen Mecha King Ghidorah utilizing the parts of MechaGodzilla, but never our lead kaijus. So could Godzilla and Kong be the first time we see an armored Kong and maybe an armored Godzilla? Or would that go too far? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. And remember to leave a Kong-sized thumbs up to let us know what you want to see more of. Special thanks to our members once again. If you want to become a member, follow the link here and consider subscribing. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.